Good day! Today we are going to make a craft. It is going to be in the shape of a mitten, if you can believe it. Actually, one of my favorite stories is The Mitten by Jan Brett. I love the video. I just love everything about it. Oh, I know this is going to be loud. I'm so sorry. There we go. Nope, one more time. All right. So, I have a white piece of paper and I have my mitten pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my pencil and I am going to trace around my mitten. Okay, and now you're done with the pattern. Do not throw your scraps away. We're going to do something with our scraps. Then we are going to cut out our mitten. So there we go. Okay, now save your scraps. Don't throw those away. And what we're going to do now is do this. You can do it in crayon. I think the colored pencil is the best bet for this. But you are going to get out, we're going to make a door on our Mitten House. And you are going to get out whatever colored door you want. Now I'm going to do mine brown. You do not have to do yours brown. Okay, and I'm actually going to do a double door. You do not have to do a double door. You can do a single door like that. Okay, you can do a square door or a rectangle. It'd really be a rectangle. You do a rectangle door. Now, I traced my mitten on this side, and I have and I have a few stray pencil marks. So I'm going to turn it over to this side, and this is the side I'm going to work on. If I mess up, I'll flip it back over, no worries. All right, here's my double door. It's kind of like an M, but just doesn't go all the way down, okay? So do your door, pause if you need to. You can pause it any time during this video. I usually say that, but I forgot to this time. All right, and then I'm going to do some steps. I'm just going to do 3. Okay, and then I'm going to bring my M all the way down to my steps. If you do not do a double door, you do not have to do this. Then I'm going to put my doorknobs. And then I'm going to put a window. Now, you can do your window any way you want. I think I'm going to do mine square on this one. Now, you want to do yours a little bit round, you can do it this way. Okay, but I'm just going to do 2 squares. And I'm good with that. Now, you can color your door. I want my door on this one to be wooden. So I'm going to take and I'm going to very lightly, and you might not even, yeah, you can see it a little bit. And I'm just going to go up and down. And it'll give the illusion that there's wood. Now, when you get your windows, don't draw lines through your windows. Bump and jump. Bump, jump. Okay? Because you do not want to put lines on your windows. And I might come down here and just do a little bit. Just a little added detail. All right. Now, excuse me. Pause if you need to. Now, this is going to be a chimney. Okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of block off our chimney. And you can color it however you want to. I like a good old brick chimney. So I'm going to do a brick chimney. And so those are my bricks. There comes the heat on. Thank goodness it's cold today. Very appropriate to be doing a mittens today because I wore them outside at morning duty this morning. All right, so I'm going to, okay, and then in the next row, I'm going to go in the middle of the first row. And then in the next row, I'm going to go in the middle. So it kind of looks like bricks. And then in the next line, I'm going to go in the middle. That one was almost to the line, but that's okay. We make happy little accidents all the time. I know I do. Wow. And there is nothing wrong with that. All right, so that's my chimney. You can make yours bigger if you want to. That's just what I wanted to do. Now we're going to go to the top. Yeah, I'm sorry. Now we're going to go to the top, and you're going to pick out the color for your roof. And you can do the roof several ways. You can do it like this. Those are called scallops or scallops, one of the two. Potato, potato, you know. Or you can just make lines. I'm going to do lines on this one. Then I'm going to do, and then in the middle, it's going to kind of look like blue bricks, but they're tiles. Not tiles, shingles. Now just go in the middle. And that's how I want my roof to be. Now, you pause it if you need to. You can go back and color this if you want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a window, okay? You can do different windows. If you do this window, just a plain square window or a rectangle, and then I put my window panes in, and then I did a border up at the top, and then I did some curtains. And you can do any of those. Now, on this house, I'm feeling a little spunky, so I'm going to put in a spunky window. There we go. I'm going to put my pane in there. And then I want some very pretty, I want some curtains in there. So I'm going to take this and I like to do it this way. I don't know why. I've always liked my curtains like this. And then what you're going to basically do is you're going to make a big R. And then you can color those. You can put designs on them. Whatever you would like to do. Okay? We're going to pretend that I colored that one. Then what you're going to do is you can color your house whatever color you want to, or you can make designs on it. You can do lines, you can do scallops. Now, the one thing that you really need to do is when you get to the window, you don't want designs in the window. We've already got our curtains. So you need to, when you get to the window, bump the window and jump to the other side. Bump and jump. Okay? I might do another one. Bump and jump. Now, you can do whatever pattern you want to do on this. You can color it whatever color you want to color it. Just make it beautiful or handsome and make it your house. Okay, now pause the video, make this your house. Okay, now I know that you have all made some absolutely beautiful houses, and what we're going to do now is we're going to cut half circles. What? I'll show you. You're going to take the scrap paper that you had, and you are going to cut half circles. Now, you do not want your half circles to be small. Okay? You want them to be medium to large. Okay? But not ginormous. So this is a good size. This, not so much. Okay? But you're going to take your scrap paper and you are going to cut out as many half circles as you want to. Now, I have a straight edge right here and right here. This will go in the corner of my paper. And then I'm going to, this might go in the other corner of my paper. And those are kind of medium-ish. But I'm going to get my paper that I cut my mitten out to, and I'm going to get a couple of these. Look at there. I had that big one. Okay. Now, I don't have very much left, but this is now trash. Okay. Now what we're going to do is you are going to get any color blue. Now, we found that blue crayon works best for this. Okay. So you're going to get any kind of blue crayon that you want. You can use multiple blues. You can just use one blue. And you are going to go right around the edges. Just like that. And you are going to do, these are going to be snowbanks. And you are going to do some snow. Oh no, I marked on my desk. That is okay. As long as you don't do it on purpose, it'll be just fine. Now I have this corner right there, so I'm going to do this corner. It does not have to be perfect by no means. But you want to do it neatly. Now I just use one crayon just because for the sake of time. And I'm just coloring it just a little bit. Alright, once you get all of those colored, I'm going to save that one. If I need it, I'll use it. But if I don't, I'm not going to. You may use all of your snow, but you may not. Okay? Your paper needs to be turned long ways. Okay? Needs to be going up and down. Not this way, but up and down. Alright, and what you're going to do now is you're going to take and you're going to lay out your snow. Okay, and it's going to cross over each other, and that is what you want, because you want some good little snowbanks up in here. And that's how I want mine to look. Let's see if I can get a better view of it. Yes, that's how I want mine to look. Now, when you get your glue, you kind of remember this. And when you get your glue, you're going to take your glue and you're just going to go across right at the bottom. Okay, that's the only place that you really want to do your glue. It's going to stick, but it's going to allow you to put things behind it. Oh, let's get it good. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to do this one. And now I'm going to do this one. I want this one in the middle. Now, if you get some on your paper, well, you'll probably doing yours on your desk. That would be smart. I'm doing mine on my paper because it's kind of a little bit easier to see. See, it's wanting to stick, but I don't want it to stick. I want it to go behind. There we go. I love snow. I could live in snow for forever. I love it. My main vehicle that I would drive would be a snowmobile. I think I would be happy. So I want to put it. Yes. But snow is my favorite thing. Oh, when I was growing up, it used to snow all the time. We would go out and we would make snow cream. That's some good stuff, y'all. I'm telling you. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to glue our house. Now, you don't want to glue your house like that. Okay, you want to kind of put it, I think I'm going to glue it like that. See, it's kind of in my snowbank, but there's still a place to walk. Okay, so that's how I'm going to glue mine. And I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, there we go. All right. And now you're going to take a white and you are going to do like this because there's snow. I guess I need to go down here too. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Y'all, sometimes I make it up as I go. In my head, I had this, but then I looked at it and I liked it better like this. And that's just fine. That's creativity. And now you're going to put your smoke because the people inside this house, they are very warm. So you are going to put your smoke coming out. And oh yes, they are very warm. I like to be warm. I don't like to be hot, but I like to be warm. Now you're going to go and you're going to put white dots. And you can also, if you want to, you can also go up here and you can put kind of a sky. Yeah, I just made that up too because I wasn't really going to put anything up there. You know what? I'm going to do my white and then I'm going to get a little bit of a blue and I'm going to put the blue in there. Give it just a little bit of depth and color. But you are going to dot. And you're going to do more than me because your picture is going to be absolutely gorgeous. But you can continue dotting and continue making your picture absolutely fabulous. And I am going to sign off and let you work because you are amazing. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And I hope that we get some snow and that you enjoy the snow. Bye-bye.